Hey guys, this is Rick Eutsler here with MP3 Jesus, and I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about what this channel is all about. So I've been a musician for many, many years. Started when I was, as far as I can remember. In fact, my mom happens to be here now teaching piano to our little one, and that's how I learned. She was a piano teacher, and there you go. I started playing guitar when I was about 13 years old, and that was a lot of fun. I really enjoy playing the guitar. I also play keyboard and I sing, and that's about it for me musically. What I want to do with this channel, okay, so I really like playing music. Now, I haven't played a lot of secular music in the sense of trying to copy other things or cover other things. Mostly what I've played is church music, and that's really where my passion is. I want to help people learn how to play, our church songs that we play. We've got a pretty nice repertoire, and I'd like to help people that want to learn those songs, be able to lead worship in their church or just have a good time praising the Lord. So that is what this channel is really about. Part of that equation is, there's a lot of stuff out there, and sometimes you buy something and it's just not what you wanted. Other times you buy something, you're like, man, this thing is awesome. So what I want to help other people do is really figure out, of the stuff that's really affordable, is it really worth it, or should you spend maybe a little bit more and get something better? So we just had our yearly ministers conference, and I had purchased a 12-string Dan Electro for that conference. And look, man, that has a great sound when I'm by myself, but when you add in a keyboard and a bass player and a pianist and a choir, for me, it just didn't have the sound I wanted. So I was like, goodness, what do I do? So I started looking around, and I found this on Amazon. And that you could buy really, really cheap, and you could spend a whole lot of money. And this was really kind of on the more affordable side. It was a couple $100, and gosh, it's a lot of guitar for a couple $100. So what I thought I would start doing is actually looking to get some very affordable music gear and just run it through some basic presets in my amp. And you guys can, if it sounds good to you, then it sounds good. I'm not trying to tell you this is good and that's not. If you like the way it sounds, then that's great. Then this with that will do what you want. So the amp I'm running is a Line 6 Spider 4. I've got 8 presets, and I've got 4 clean presets and 4 dirty presets. The cleans, everything's just evened out. I mean, everything is dead center. So what you're going to hear is really the tone of this guitar through that amp in the various settings without me trying to tweak it or modify it. So again, I really want to give you a baseline of, does this sound good? Now, the other side of it is that I'm not a great musician. I'm okay, but look, I mean, there's guys on YouTube and those places that absolutely rip and shred, and yeah, I don't come close to that. I can play guitar, and I enjoy it, and that's really what this is about for me. I'm not trying to impress anybody with my abilities. I'm trying to have a good time and help you have a good time, and ultimately, hopefully, help you have a good time praising the Lord. So, I got a Fender Squire here. This is a Tele. I've got my Line 6. We're going to hit the first sound. This is just a straight, clean sound on this guitar. We've got 2 pickups here, both single coil. This switch gives me the bridge. In the middle gives me both. And over here we have the neck. So I'm going to go through each setting. I'll go through each preset on the amp, and you guys can decide if you like it or not. So everything's running wide open here. Not trying to play with tone or adjust anything again. Just want you guys to hear what this will do. That's all the way down here. Preset 1, ultra clean, down here at the bridge. We'll go 2 together. I got the thumbs up from my camera person / audio person, which happens to be my wife. When we get to the dirty sound, she may run out the door. She doesn't like distortion. That's all right. Now we're running all the way up on the neck pickup here. Okay, so each one of those, I think, has their uses. And we're going to go over to the next setting. This is called twang, and I think you'll understand what that means here in a minute. twang setting, we definitely got the twang going here. So here's the two pickups together. It's not too bad. I really like that sound, and then we're going to go all the way up here to the neck. Okay, so our next sound, we're going to go up to, this is called Class A. It's just another clean sound. So this one I think gets a bit brighter. Very, very bright. So that's all the way down here on the bridge. We'll go pull the two pickups together. Really tames that brightness down a little bit. Take it all the way up to the neck here. I think for me, I think that's my favorite as far as the neck sounds go. Has a really nice mellow tone, but also has enough brightness that it's not muddy. All right, now we're going to get to what I call the fun section. We're going to kick over to the dirty sounds. Now, this amp has 4 dirty amp model-ish things. The first one's just a crunch. We'll go down here again to the bridge here. I think that sounds really good, personally. Got enough of a crunch to it, but it's not overpowering. This, when you switch over and run both pickups, it starts, to me, sounds a little muddy. Take it all the way up to the neck. Again, really sort of kind of a bassy, real heavy on the mid. So let's go ahead and go to the next setting. So we had, that was the crunch. Now we get to what's called high gain. This one's got a little more bite to it. So this has got more gain, more distortion. We're running right down here off the bridge. Nice sustain on this too. Okay, both pickups together. Not bad. Run all the way to the neck here. Really goes bassy. Really goes bassy when you bring up to this neck pickup here. Well, I think you can get some really good blues sounds out of that. All right, we're going to go up to the metal setting. Kind of get into more of my favorite territory. Okay, that is very bright. I kind of like that. Switch to the middle here. Boy, when you pull these two pickups together, it can really get some great sounds. We'll go right up to the neck here. Again, that is, to me, that really sounds good. But maybe it does to you, maybe it doesn't. That's okay. And not everybody has to like it. Now we're running on the full insane level here. Now with this amp, each setting has a red or a green. Frankly, I don't know what the difference is other than they sound different. And I did go through and pick which ones I thought maybe gave the best representation, because there is a bit of an overlap sometimes. So this is the insane level, and you can actually get more dirt if you want. You just crank up the overdrive, and there's other ways to get even more dirt out of this. But this is, again, a good bass line. So that is the insane. That's basically the gamut. Let me give you the two pickups together here. That added a little bit of more bass to it. That also, to me, sounds really good. Go right to the neck. That's basically it, guys. So I don't know if any one of those tones resonated with you, but you know, this is a $200 guitar. It took a little setup, had to tweak the neck a little bit, set up the strings properly, set up the action. I spent about half a day just tweaking things to get it where I wanted it. In the end, I have something that plays really well, I think. Really enjoyed this throughout the entire Ministers Conference, and it gave me a lot of variety in tones, everything from super clean, I had the twang for when we did country songs, and a little bit of dirt there when we did some of the more rock songs. So all in all, super happy with this. The Line 6 amp, something like this, you know, if you're doing something on the cheap, I got this one at a pawn shop with a guitar for $250. So I think if you can go out there and do a little research, you can probably find something, and boy, you can have a lot of fun. We got a lot more things coming your way. I'm looking to introduce you guys to some of our church songs and actually do some lessons, teach you guys how to play them. And hopefully you'll come along with me on the journey. This is a YouTube video, but we're going to be doing a lot of just really super simple videos on Facebook. So if you want to get with us, it's www.mp3jesus.com. You can go to YouTube, look us up, we're there, and also on Facebook, MP3 Jesus. So that's it for now. My name is Rick Eutsler. Thanks for watching.